Children, go to the terrace of your house and look up. What you can see? Yes, you can see the sky. What you can observe in the sky during the day? You can see the bright and hot sun. What you can see in the sky during the night? Night sky is so beautiful with plenty of countless stars, the moon, planets, shooting stars, and many more heavenly bodies. Are you eager to know more about all these concepts? Let's start today's topic, the sky. In the lesson, the sky, we are going to understand about the sun and its family, the shape, size, and movements of the earth, know about the meteors, asteroids, and comets, understand the movements of the moon and its phases, and many more interesting facts of our solar system. So, let's start the lesson, the sky. Observe these three pictures carefully. Here you can see the sun in the morning, the sun during the noon, and the sun during the evening or during the sunset. Early in the morning, the sun rises in the east and slowly rises up, and in the afternoon, we are able to see the sun at the top of our head, and again slowly comes down and sets in the west. The sun appears to move along the day. Is the sun moving around us? Or the earth is moving around the sun? How do these changes take place? During ancient times, people believed that the sun, moon, and other planets revolve around the earth. This is called geocentric model, which means the earth-centered model. In this picture, you can see the earth at the center and the sun, moon, and other planets revolving around the earth. This geocentric theory was explained by an ancient Egyptian mathematician, geographer, and astronomer by name Claudius Ptolemy. Children, let us now understand the meaning of the terms astronomer and geographer. Astronomer. Astronomer is a person who studies the space and heavenly bodies such as stars, planets, moon, etc. I'll repeat. Astronomer is a person who studies the space and heavenly bodies such as stars, planets, moon, etc. Geographer. Geographer is an expert in the study of physical features of the earth and its atmosphere. I'll repeat. Geographer is an expert in the study of physical features of the earth and its atmosphere. Children, can you identify the famous Indian astronomer and mathematician given in the picture? Okay, I'll give you a clue. He was a genius mathematician who found the value of zero and place value system. Did you identify now? Right. He is the famous mathematician Aryabhatta. Children, I hope you have understood the concept of geocentric model. In geocentric model, Earth was at the center and all the other planets, Sun and Moon were revolving around the Earth. Aryabhatta, the first Indian astronomer and mathematician, proposed or proved that Earth is not at the center of our solar system. In fact, Sun is the center. All the planets, including our Earth, revolve around the sun. This is known as heliocentric model. Helio means the sun. Heliocentric model means the sun-centered model. Observe this picture of heliocentric model. Here you can see the sun is at the center and it does not have any movement. All the 8 planets are revolving around the sun on their own definite path. This is the heliocentric model of Aryabhatta. After Aryabhatta, Nicolaus Copernicus and Johannes Kepler supported the heliocentric model of Aryabhatta. I'll repeat, Nicolaus Copernicus of Poland and Johannes Kepler of Germany supported the heliocentric model of Aryabhatta. Later, Galileo Galilei, an Italian mathematician and physicist, invented telescope and further supported the heliocentric model. Children, who invented telescope? Galileo Galilei, an Italian mathematician and physicist, invented telescope. Children, do you know what is a telescope? Let us understand about it. Telescope. Telescope is one of the most important and useful invention of man in the field of science. Telescope is an optical instrument designed to make distant objects appear nearer. Astronomers use telescope to view the planets and stars. Now let us understand in detail about the heliocentric model or our solar system. What is solar system? The sun and its family is called solar system. Our solar system comprises of 8 planets, 173 satellites, thousands of asteroids, meteoroids, and comets. Now, let us understand in detail about all these concepts. The sun. The sun is the center of our solar system. The sun is a sphere of hot burning gases. Sun is the most important source of energy for life on Earth. Every living being gets their energy from the sun. It is the source of light and heat, without which life on Earth would not be possible. Without sunlight, green plants would not be able to produce food of their own. The sun has been worshipped as God since the time of Aryans. The sun is a beauty to our nature. Not only this, people around the world also follow the solar calendar. In India, we celebrate various festivals based on the solar calendar. For example, Sauramana Yugadi, Makara Sankranti, Ratha Saptami, etc. Let us recall. The sun is a star. The sun is a huge ball of burning gases. It is the center of solar system. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. The sun provides light and heat to us. The heat and light of the sun is very essential for human beings, plants, and animals. There are 8 planets in our solar system. Let us now understand about planets. What are planets? Celestial bodies which revolve around the sun along an elliptical orbit are called planets. I'll repeat. Celestial bodies which revolve around the sun along an elliptical orbit are called planets. What is the meaning of celestial bodies? Celestial bodies are nothing but heavenly bodies or objects in space such as sun, moon, planets and stars. Every planet has its own path of movement which is known as orbit. Orbit is the curved path in which the planets revolve around the sun. The planets are non-luminous bodies. Non-luminous bodies means which does not produce the light of their own but can reflect the light from the sun. Non-luminous bodies are bodies which does not produce its own light but can reflect light from the sun. Planets receive light and heat from the sun. The planets are spherical in shape. How many planets are there in our solar system? There are 8 planets in our solar system. There are 8 planets in our solar system. The names of planets based on the distance from the sun are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. The 8 planets in our solar system are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune. Now let us understand in detail about all these planets. These 8 planets are divided into 2 categories. They are inner planets and the outer planets. I'll repeat. The 2 categories of planets in the solar system are inner planets and the outer planets. The first 4 planets, that is Mercury, Venus, Earth and Mars, are considered as inner planets, and the other 4 planets, that is Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus and Neptune, are called outer planets. Now when we come to the surface of the planets, first 4 inner planets are rocky planets because the surface of the inner planets are made up of rocks, but the outer planets are made up of gases. So these outer planets are known as gaseous planets. The first and nearest planet to the sun, Mercury. Mercury is the nearest planet to the sun. It has no water and is the hottest planet. It has dry climatic conditions. It has a rocky surface, large craters and mountains. What are craters? Craters are large holes. Children, which is the nearest planet to the sun? Mercury is the nearest planet to the sun. The second planet, Venus. Venus is the second planet from the sun. It is the brightest planet in the solar system. It is also known as morning star, silver star and evening star. Children, which planet is also known as morning star? Venus is also known as morning star. Children, do you know why is Venus called the morning star and evening star? The reason is Venus shines so brightly that it is the first to appear in the sky after the sunset, and it is the last to disappear before the sun rises. Now comes the Earth. The Earth is the third planet in the solar system. It is the only planet of the solar system where there is life. The Earth is also called blue planet, watery planet, and unique planet. Why is Earth called blue planet? Because when we observe the Earth from the space, it appears blue. Why is it so? The Earth appears blue because of the water bodies present on it. Why is Earth called watery planet? The majority of the Earth's surface is covered by water. About 70% of the Earth's surface is covered by water in both liquid and frozen state. So, Earth is called watery planet. Why Earth is called unique planet? Life on Earth has become possible because of the suitable distance between the Sun and the Earth, ideal climate, variety of soils which supply food and water to the plants, suitable environment, etc. Due to all these unique features of the Earth, it is called unique planet. The fourth planet, Mars. Mars is the fourth planet from the Sun. It is also known as red planet. Its red soil is formed because of iron oxide. It has huge volcanic craters, giant canyons, and canals. The canals are now as dry as dust. Thus, it looks like a desert. Mars is also called a red planet. Why? Because of the red soil formed on the surface. Jupiter. Jupiter is the fifth planet from the Sun. It is the largest planet in the solar system. It is a gaseous giant planet. It has a giant red spot on it. There are thin, icy, and dusty rings around it. Children, which is the largest planet in the solar system? Jupiter is the largest planet in the solar system. Saturn. Saturn is the sixth planet from the Sun. It is the second largest planet in the solar system after Jupiter. It is also made up of dust. It has thousands of rings of ice, rocks, and dust around it. Children, which planet in the solar system has thousands of rings around it? Saturn has thousands of rings around it. Uranus. Uranus is the seventh planet from the Sun. Like Jupiter and Saturn, it is made up of gases. It is seen as a blue-green disk. It has rings which are opaque. Opaque are the objects which are not transparent. For example, wood, wall of bricks, etc. It is covered by thick clouds. Neptune. Neptune is the eighth planet from the Sun. Its color is bright blue. It is one of the coldest planets in the solar system. Why is it so cold? Due to its great distance from the Sun. Children, which is the coldest and farthest planet in the solar system? Neptune is the coldest and farthest planet in the solar system. Now, let us understand the difference between stars and planets. Stars are stationary, which means they do not have any movement. But planets are not stationary. They have two types of movements, rotation and revolution. Stars are self-luminous bodies, which means they have their own heat and light. But planets are non-luminous bodies. They do not have their own light, but they can only reflect the light of their star. Stars twinkle, but planets do not twinkle as the stars do. Stars are very hot, but the temperature of the planets depends on their distance from the sun. Let us recall what you have learned today. Points to remember. The sun and its family is called solar system. Our solar system comprises of 8 planets, 173 satellites, thousands of asteroids, meteoroids, and comets. The sun is a star and it is the center of our solar system. The sun rises in the east and sets in the west. The sun provides light and heat to us. The heat and light of the sun is very essential for human beings, plants, and animals. The 8 planets in the solar system are Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars, Jupiter, Saturn, Uranus, and Neptune. Celestial bodies which revolve around the sun along an elliptical orbit are called planets. Every planet has its own path of movement which is known as orbit. The planets are non-luminous bodies. The planets receive light and heat from the sun. The planets are spherical in shape. Children, here is an activity for you. Identify the name of planets with the help of features given below. The features of planets are nearest planet to the sun, red planet, brightest planet, biggest planet, only planet that has life. Hope you are able to identify the name of these planets. Let us go through today's assignment. Answer the following questions. What is solar system? How many planets are there in the solar system? Write the names of planets based on the distance from the sun, from nearest to the farthest. Planet is called unique planet. Which planet has thousands of rings around it? Which planet is the coldest planet and why? Which planet is also called morning star? Second main, correct the following statements. The sun is a planet. The planets revolve around the earth. There are 7 planets in the solar system. The Mars is the farthest planet from the sun. Hope you are able to answer these questions. We will discuss the answers for the assignment and activity in the next unit. And we will also discuss about our planet Earth, the shape, size, and movements of the Earth in the next class. Until then, keep learning, stay home, stay safe. Thank you.